Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the and on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout.
Here we go.
But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Williams at the 3.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Bane against Irving. Pass to Gafford. Dives for it. Morant with the steal. Knocked away. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
That one's on Morant. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And the Mavericks with possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Now, we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. And Coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
To the inside. Williams passes to Aldama. And yes, it's good.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Doncic dishes to Irving and blocked by Bane. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. The deep 3 from Irving. No good on the quick 3. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Smart kicks to Bane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Doncic against Smart. 3-pointer. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 6.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Mavericks on D. Williams passes to Smart. Memphis moving it around. Here's Jackson. Mavericks with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lively's checked in. Outside, Bane. Back to Smart. Outside, Jackson. Smart puts the pick in for Jackson. There's the 3. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. Washington sets the pick for Irving. And there's the drive. Second chance shot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Williams dishes to Jackson. Off with the layup.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway. The Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Washington. Haji Marshall comes in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Quentin Grimes is checked in for the Mavericks. 1:37 left to play in the first. Left side, Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. 80 can't hit. The Mavericks leading. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Kleber. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Grimes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Now here's Smart. No scoring in this one. Pass to Edey. To the paint. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Now here's Kleber. Kleber with a screen on Bane. Here's Marshall. Shoots from the high post. He gets it in there.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Dinwiddie against Smart. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Good on the three-point shot.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Bane puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They finish off the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter, they've got John Morant. Clark is out there with G.G. Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
You can see, and coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Powell with a screen on Jackson. Here's Thompson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Thompson's got his first 2 points. Morant drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Craig, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. Mavericks leading by 4. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. No good on the 3. And for Memphis, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Pass to Edey. Morant with it. And it's in off the backboard. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Now Morant. He has 7. Misses in close. Irving against Kennard. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Wide open. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Powell with the screen. And a wide open look for Irving. And Dallas again with the bucket. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Knocks it loose. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Thompson misses. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Kennard, the pass to Morant. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks leading by 4. Irving attacking. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dwight Powell. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Vince Williams comes in for Gigi Jackson. The shot's good from Irving.
You can't let Irving get comfortable in that pick and roll. Superb at knowing when to shoot in those situations.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Pass to Kennard. And here's Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League, an assistant there to NBA assistant, and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
Bane against Irving. Great D that time from Bane. Smart against Gafford. Here's Bane. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a #1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Kyrie Irving. Shot from free throw range. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And it's Smart with the ball for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Derrick Rose is checked in for the Grizzlies.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, number 23, Derrick Rose.
32 seconds left in the first half.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
For this screen on Rose. Dinwiddie kicks to Exum. Rose against Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Lively high post. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Grizzlies ball.
Five seconds left in the first half. Payne for 3, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time 3 to take the lead at the buzzer.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Desmond Bane really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Grizzlies making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant finds Aldama. Back to Morant. 11 feet away, and he knocks down the jumper. Morant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
A floater. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Smart against Doncic. Thompson right side. Rebounded by Jackson.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And this is Thompson's game. A lights-out shooter from basically anywhere on the floor.
After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Stan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Using his defense to generate offense. Once Irving swipes it, he's capable of taking it all the way himself.
Morant against Doncic. Morant dishes to Jackson. Pass to Smart. Over Irving. Smart misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That ties the game. Irving's got 8 points.
On the drive, Irving just so dynamic. The defense doesn't know what to do to contain it.
Morant passes to Jackson. And the rejection by Gafford. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Exum in for Doncic. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Here's Smart, out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Baines checked in for Smart.
Grizzlies substitution.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Okay, time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Desmond Bane. What's the status, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Memphis's head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury. But he's already come back into the game. How about that, Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it, as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Irving passes to Thompson. Edey with the rebound. Memphis leading. Morant with it. Guarded now by Irving. A shot by Williams, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Powell with a screen on Williams. From about 16. A shot's good from Irving. He's got 10.
And you must be up on Kyrie at all times, or this is what he'll do to you.
Here's Edey. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Thompson passes to Exum. Dallas moving it around. Irving kicks to Exum. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. A three-pointer is right on target. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Up top, Morant. He's covered by Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for P.J. Washington. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Gigi Jackson comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Morant. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Smart against Dinwiddie. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Exum finds Kleba. Kleba sets the screen for Marshall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
the Mavericks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Good on the second free throw.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
And here is Bane. 12 points for him. Goes up on the wing, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Mavericks lead by 1. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Kennard is out there with John Morant. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 roaming the paint. Doncic, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant with it. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Najee Marshall. And Irving subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Here's Kennard. No good on the quick 3. It's intercepted. Pass to Clark. Now Morant. Here's Edey, covered by Gafford. The shake. Edey can't hit.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Here's Lively. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Clark. To the middle. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson passes to Doncic. Outside Irving. Over Kennard. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Grizzlies with the rebound. Pass to Morant. Back to Kennard. Thompson against Morant. And the rejection by Gafford. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Morant. Lively with it. Lively with the screen. Thompson outside. It's a very good look and converts. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And uses his handle and great feel for the game to execute the pick and roll there. What can't Thompson do?
And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Clark. Williams, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Bain in for Kennard. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. Morant against Gafford. Trying to get something going. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Down low. Doncic with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Gafford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Gafford. Gafford cans them both. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Morant trying. That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Doncic against Morant. Doncic kicks to Thompson. Doncic against Morant. Fades back. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
And Morant gets it to go.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Now, here's Doncic. Five on the clock.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Goes up on the block. Here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
And he is unable to get the second one.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Doncic looking it over. And they double up Doncic. Thompson dishes to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. From deep Washington. Dallas no good that time either.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively. Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game, Luka Doncic.